Piano Everyday app is an application that Roland provides at no charge that allows you to do many, many different things as far as educational with your instrument. Let's open it up so we can look inside and take a peek to see what's going on here. First of all, on the home screen is a timeline of this month's summary of how much I've practiced. Oh, and I've only practiced 52 seconds because I just played around with it and it recorded what I did. All right, but you can see that today is Tuesday, and on Tuesday I was playing with the rhythms and I played for 1 minute. So if I am going to be practicing and I'm using this application, it'll monitor how much time I'm putting in with regards to my practicing and record it. If I go over here to this next function up here that says Pianist matching, with the Pianist matching, here are my options right here. If I want to hear a simple piece by Bach, and I want to play along with it, here's an example. I was trying to do my best to match with what was playing right there. So that is called Songs for Matching. Let's go to the next screen. On the next screen, there is almost 400 sounds or songs in the internal library. I can choose any one of these songs or lessons. So I have scales on here as well. And if I want to learn a C major scale, I just press the top one, which is C major scale. I press the start button. And if you notice, we've added rhythms to it. Now, I grew up playing scales without rhythms. But if I would have had this to play with, this acts as an internal metronome, and it makes it a lot more fun to play it with rhythms. So this is an exciting feature, and as you saw on there, all the scales that you had available to you is all the scales are right here. Okay, so this teaches you all your scale patterns. Let's try the listening part of this. With listening, if I'm going to be wanting to listen to a piece, let's listen to Amazing Grace for a moment. Obviously, it shows you the music. Now, let's say I wanted to play along with this and learn how to play it interactively. You can see these little hands down here. We have my left hand and we have my right hand. If I press the right hand, now all you're going to hear is the left hand, and I have to play along with it on the right hand, which means I have to know the notes and play along with it. Or there we go. Let's go back to the left hand. Now I took out the left hand. So it allows you to play interactively. This is a little bit more complicated song, but there are very easy songs on here for children especially that you can play interactively with. So let's stop that for a moment. Okay, so now let's try with, down here there was a picture of a drum. So if I want to play that C scale and I want to play with drums, I can adjust the beat that I want to play with. Right now I have an 8-pop beat, but I can choose from many different beats right here. If I want to play with the bossa nova, teaches you so many different ways of playing a simple C major scale in a multitude of different styles, which is an amazing tool as a musician. The other thing for children especially is that we have a flashcard mechanism on here. Now I have it you can have it in two different modes, between listening to sounds for ear training or for reading notation. I can do it at a beginner level, an average level, or an expert level. So let's just take a simple one under beginner and listen to the sounds. It's asking me to tell the instrument what sound was that. I think that's a middle C. Okay, it sounded right. Well, let's try it now. Ah, I got it right. And there it gave me the notation. Okay, third one. I'm getting better. Okay, so let's see what my score is. 75 points, not bad. All right, so this is the notation. Let's reset it and go to read notations now. And let's start reading it on a beginner level. All right, it's telling me to hit the right note that particular one is. That's a D. I got that one right. C. G. E. And C. And here comes my score. Ah, thank you. 100%. All right, so this is your Piano Everyday app. It's a great learning tool for many different ages and many different levels. Roland provides it at no charge with their instruments.